All right, this is an HPE video that I'm putting out to help my customers adjust their carburetors. I know every builder's probably got their own way. Everybody in the field's got their own way. This just happens to be the way that I find is works for me. What you're going to do to start out with is to drain your fuel out of your bowl using the bowl screw to do that. Pull the fuel out, shut it off. Then I just flip the carburetor over with the throttle cable, fuel line, everything on it, using the same bolt, this one right here, to hold the carburetor in place while I work on it. It's pretty stable, real easy to do on your cart stand, simple. Two tools that I like to use is this tool right here. You can purchase this one from Comet Cart. Most of your, if you just look it up as L206 float adjustments, I set this one side, the side that's down right now, to 900. Standard setup where I start on the dyno is 900. Then I move from there after I dyno it. So this is to try to get you guys so that you can do this in the field. Second tool I use is a set of calipers. These are, probably way over the top for what we're doing. You don't need this fancy of them. You can also set up that jig to do both for you as well. But this is the way I do it, and it may not be the way everybody wants to do it or likes to do it, but this is the way I do it. So the first thing I do, this is set up in 900, so 0.900, and I just set this over the top of the carburetor and adjust these bowls at 900. And if you look, there's a little bit of air gap. Both sides are sitting on the carburetor, and both sides are they're a little bit low. So what I'm going to do is take this tab right here and bend it down just a tad bit to get my 900 back. So I'm going to try to make this attempt to do this one-handed. So I'm going to slide the screwdriver up underneath here and bend this tab slightly down. Very difficult to do one-handed. But then I'm going to come back, recheck, see if I have 900. I don't think I bent the tab, but recheck to see I have 900. I don't. So let's just pretend like I got my 900, okay? Because I can't do it one-handed. So you can also do that with your calipers by placing that end of the caliper on this part of the carburetor and running this caliper down to touch the top of your floats. You got to be really careful. Very, 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 very hard to do. But if you bring it down and just barely touch the top of your floats, and then look at your reading, you should be roughly should be 900 or whatever your builder has set your carburetor at. Then for your drop, which is more important than your static height, you're going to lift the bowl up, gently lift this bowl up, maybe wedge your finger in it, but don't pry it up. And then you're going to repeat the same process with your calipers, going down to the top of your bowl and measuring the height gently. That is your drop. So when you call me and say, my car's not running well, the first thing I'm going to ask you is, where's your drop? And where was it at when you got it back from me or back from your builder, either one. Anyways, hope you understand that. You adjust your stationary height with this tab, and then you adjust your drop with this tab. So let's just say you wanted more drop. You would stick a small screwdriver, very small screwdriver, in behind this tab, and you'd bend that tab a tiny bit. Then you'd go ahead and remeasure your drop. If you went too far, which is really common, then you could take a pair of needle nose pliers, bend this tab back to where it goes, or where it was, or someplace close, and start over again. So this is your drop adjustment, and this is your stationary adjustment, or where your bowls will stop on your needle. And it's a good thing to always, before you even start, is take a little video of what that little fuel needle looks like inside there as you lower it and raise it up and down. And then as you change your drop, you're going to notice that this thing is coming off of it further. And that's going to allow more fuel into the bowl. The lower your drop, the more fuel in the bowl, the richer the car will become. The less drop, the leaner the car will be at the end of the straightaway. So anyways, I hope that helped. I know not perfect these videos, but I do try. Anyways.